my thought for this afternoon is about thinking about your coaching your horse or your dog as a puzzle. In fact, it's a puzzle for each of you. And the puzzle has infinite number of pieces. So as you're teaching your dog something, notice their body, notice their eyes, their expression, and look for little indications that either they're understanding what you're asking or they're confused. It's not about getting the final result right away the first time you asked. You're teaching them something that they've never done before, and they have no clue what you're saying because they don't speak English. So we have to think of it as, what is the next puzzle piece that can be helpful to get my dog or horse from here to there? Very small puzzle pieces. Break it down smaller, break it down smaller. If your end goal is getting the horse into the trailer, how small can you break that down? What would be your starting point? Maybe, can I get my horse to put one foot on a tarp in relaxation? Everything in relaxation. If it's in anxiety, it doesn't count. Can I get my horse to stand on a pedestal? Can I get my horse to back out of his stall? Can I get him to come forward out of his stall, but only halfway, and then back up back into it? Can I ask my dog to wait at the door, even though I've opened the door, and he thinks an open door means let's go? Break it down, break it down. Does he know how to wait inside the house? Does he get anxious when I put his collar on? Can I put his collar on and he remains in calm and I just go back to doing what I was doing in the house? Can I put his leash on and he remains calm and he just drags his leash around the house? If he's bolting through the door when you're ready to go for a walk, don't go for the walk. Break it down into smaller puzzle pieces and figure out what are the tiny steps to get to the point where when you open the door, he sits and just waits to see what's going to happen next. It makes it really fun because we have to remain curious and creative. And it's so helpful to the dogs and the horses because our whole world for them is a puzzle. They're like, I don't know what a leg yield is. So could you break it down and give me one piece of the puzzle first and make sure that I know how to move my hindquarters off your leg? Know how to move my shoulders? Or my dog doesn't know what heel means. Can you break it down into small pieces so I understand the puzzle? And then when we reward every puzzle piece, they remain engaged and curious, and it's fun for them. If we just yank on our dog and scream at them and say heel, that's not fun for them and it's not fun for us. But if we turn it into a puzzle and say, I wonder if I can get my dog to walk right next to me with no leash at all in the house, and then as he's walking next to me, say heel. And build the meaning of that word. And maybe I need to walk right next to a wall. And maybe I need to lure him with food. Or maybe I need to just breathe and see if he can just stand next to me. Maybe he's not able to even do that yet. So break it down smaller and smaller and make the puzzle. It's fascinating. Every puzzle is fascinating for both of you, and it gives you a lot of opportunity to reward your horse or your dog trying to get the right answer to that puzzle piece. And every time we reward the try for something tiny, they remain engaged, remain curious, and it builds trust their trust in us. So have fun with your critters.